And welcome SFL Nation to the Shipyard, the site of today's SFL matchup. We have one team looking to stay perfect, while the other team's looking for their first win in franchise history. It's the Denver Nightwings taking on the Portland Fleet, with the Commissioner Cameron Irvine at SFL headquarters with Shell Colston and Thomas Rahman on stats. This is T-Roy Gaines. And my partner today is the Hall of Famer and owner of the Arizona Scorpions, Eddie Gage. How's it going, Eddie?
What up, though, SFL Nation? Today, in this matchup, we have teacher versus student, as Jeremy and his Denver Nightwings come into the Shipyard to face off against his former coach, Jacob Farmer, in the Portland Fleet.
And Portland is still looking for their first win after losing to Sioux Falls, who remain undefeated after this week's win against Atlanta. While Denver defeated Las Vegas 40-20. Eddie, what's your thoughts for today's game?
Well, I'd like to get a better look at this matchup as far as Portland's offense is concerned. Last week, they were on the field for 17 minutes. We didn't get a chance to get a really good look at them, so hopefully we get to see more of that today.
And will Portland be able to get their first win? Well, Denver has something to say about that. See who won the coin toss. It is heads. Portland won the coin toss. They will kick. Denver will be up first. This should be a good one, everybody. Please sit back and relax. This should be a good one. It's the 1-0 Denver Nightwings taking on Portland Fleet, who's looking for their first win in franchise history. David John, the rookie, will be set to kick it off. Bryce Battle was the return man for Denver last week. We'll see if he gets it today. And the game is underway. Battle takes it to the 20. Almost, no, they gave it to him at the 30-yard line. Great return for Battle. And that's where Denver will start their first possession. Let's go over the starting lineups for the Nightwings. We got quarterback Josh Miller. The backs in the backfield are Jared McChesney and former Baltimore fullback R.E. Mills. Giacomo Jones, Bryce Battle, and Logan Keel are the wide receivers. Jeremy Mosley is a tight end. The guards are Gene Benazzi and Mecco Ryan. Those are your starters for the Denver Nightwings, who have no backs in the backfield. We already have a penalty. This is going to be a sack. But will it count? Tackle made by Duran Nuevo. He'll get the sack if the penalty is not against Portland. And it's not. It's holding against Portland. But the sack will be negated because Portland takes the penalty.
Wow. Tell that to the defensive end who got credit with the sack. That wow, I'm kind of surprised they took that penalty there. I'd rather have them lose the down.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. That would have been Nuevo's 8th sack of his career if you also count his stats in the SFLM. But right now, it's first and 20 for Denver. One back in the backfield. That's McChesney. Miller fires it to the left. Pass is caught. It'll be second down and 13 after that catch. 7-yard gain. Let's go over the stars for Denver. 92, Robert Brower. 96, Darren Nuevo are the defensive ends. Bernard Patterson and Gary Bierney are the defensive tackles. Mel Davis, Amon Takes, and Frank Champion are the linebackers. Chris Dodge, Derek Majors, Bob Funk are the corners. Safeties are Dakota Johansson and Shaw Allen. Pass is fired over the middle. It is caught for a first down at the 41-yard line. And Denver has another first down. Pass is caught by Mills.
That extra down that Portland gave him came back to bite him there, T-Roy.
Yes, it did. That would have been a third down earlier, but Portland's willing to take the penalty did come back to haunt them as Denver gets the first down. They have trips to the left, one wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. Miller will fire to that wide receiver, and unfortunately, he didn't get his feet inbounds. That was Giacomo Jones who couldn't get the toe drag swag.
I thought he got that right foot down, but the referee on the sideline, the side judge, had a better look at it, said he did not.
No challenge. Looked like it's about to happen. It'll be second down 10. McChesney leaves a no setback. Again, trips to the left of Miller. One wide receiver to the bottom. Play action pass. Miller rolls out, fires over across his body, and it's picked off. Chris Stosh is going to be at the 30-yard line. He got the edge. Will he able? Yep, good block, and that's it. A pick six by Chris Stosh, the rookie. That's his first interception, the first pick six of his career.
The St. John, Washington native, he can thank his front six for that one. For whatever reason, Portland came out in the nickel defense, but they blitzed the Mike linebacker, forcing an early throw, and he is the beneficiary of a pick six here to start this game. And Portland already coming out playing much better than they did last week, looking to make a statement here early.
Again, Chris Stosh played with Albuquerque last season for the SFLM, had no interceptions there. That's his official first pick of his career. Congratulations to Chris Stosh. Great start by the Portland defense, as David John will be back to kick the extra point.
I was surprised there, T-Roy, because they countered with the nickel defense despite the 4 eligible receivers, and they even brought a fifth when they blitzed the Mike linebacker, forcing that errant throw.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, the number one cardinal sin as a quarterback, you don't want to throw across your body. Unfortunately for Miller, that's what he did.
Especially to the wide side of the field as well.
He paid for it big time with Chris Stosh getting his first pick six of his career. And with 9:19 left in the first quarter, Portland's already out on top. They don't even have a possession of offense yet. Bryce Bell takes it to the 29-yard line, and Denver will start their second possession.
Yeah, Denver needs to try to find a way to calm their quarterback down and get him to relax and get this offense situated. Josh Miller, he's a veteran. He's been here before, so we'll see how he responds here.
Definitely love the pass to Argie Mills earlier in the drive. Let's see if they go back to the fullback, or are they willing to go to the receivers again? Only one back in the backfield. That's McChesley. Still no carries for him. And we have an out route to Kill for a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, they gave him that out route at the snap of the ball. He was even playing him inside. And Josh saw that, audible to the out route, easy pickup of 9 yards.
Logan Kill had 9 receptions for 114 yards, averaging just under 13 yards per catch. He is responsible for the lone receiving touchdown in the win against Las Vegas last week for the Night Wings. Trips to the right, and actually McChesley gets the carry, gets the first down, and gets past midfield at Portland side of the field at the 49-yard line. That's McChesley's first run. It's enough for the first.
D'Amico Ryan and his buddy right tackle slid off that edge. Machess was untouched until he was at the second level.
And now it's 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Josh Miller. McChesley's in low setback, and they're going to fire it to the left. Pass is caught for an 8-yard gain, excuse me. It'll be 2nd and 2. Pass is caught by Giacomo Jones.
So far, Portland is playing way off of these receivers here early on. Perhaps they're just trying to get a good feel of what they're trying to do on offense before they get more aggressive, but you can't give these guys this much cushion.
At least they have a nice cushion right now for a 7-0 lead, thanks to Chris Stosh with his pick six, first pick six of his career, but Denver's looking to get back on the board. They got split backs in the backfield. 2 wide receiver set. 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line. Handoff is McChesley. He's able to do a nice little jiggle to get to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
T-Roy, that play was designed to go up to A gap. There was nothing there. It got bottled up. The offensive line got no push. He said, no problem. Just instead of step to the left, went to the C gap, picked up the first down.
McChesley had 187 yards rushing last week. 3 touchdowns in the win. As Miller fires over the middle, it's caught for another first down by Giacomo Jones. They're now inside the red zone at Portland's 20.
Giacomo Jones knew he was going to get hit once that ball was in the air on the post route. He took it in stride. First down, Denver.
But Eddie, are you surprised right now that Denver's going through this first 2 possessions through the air more than the ground? McChesley only has 2 carries so far as we're 7 minutes into the first quarter.
As you said, he rushed for 187 yards. Play action here.
And it's caught for a first down. Be first and go at the 3-yard line. Pass is caught by Bryce Battle.
Play action, a staple of Jeremy's offense. He loves the play action game. He runs it as much as any other team in the SFL. He caught them peeking in the backfield, anticipating this run game you just spoke about a moment ago, rushing for 187 yards last week.
And we got split backs in the backfield. Will this be a McChesney special? This person go at the 3-yard line. It'll be a Josh Miller pass. He fires over the middle. Got man wide open. There's a flag on the play. Amon takes with the pat down.
Oh.
And it's holding on the offense again. Yeah. And Gene Benazzi, the star guard, gets called for holding.
I didn't see it. I was looking in the end zone there, but that's a big penalty. It's going to back him up 10.
And Eddie, we talked about this on the pregame. This is going to be very rare for me to see some of my former teammates on both of these squads. There's Amon Takes, my former teammate from Baltimore. Bernard Paris is on the D line as well. They're trying to stop Denver from scoring, keeping the goose leg on here. While Mills is on the other side for Denver. Swing pass to McChesney, however, is caught for a first down. He trucks a defender and gets to the 2-yard line. McChesney took someone to the shadow round. It'll be second and goal.
It's Roy. For a moment there, I thought he was going to get in. Frank Champion saved the touchdown, but my goodness, McChesney lowered his shoulder. Oh, that was a punishing hit.
Poor Derek Majors, the 65th pick from Madison. He was able to stop McChesney, but he paid the price for it. But it's second and goal. McChesney will get the run, and he does not get in. Great combo tackle by Denver. Davis with the tackle. Will be third and goal. Combo tackle by Portland, excuse me.
Denver is countering this goal line defense with a strong power eye. Ran a stretch play, but unfortunately for them and their fans, was not able to get in. Big third down coming up.
And Mel Davis, the former Nightwing, kept his former teammate from getting the end zone. Here's a third and goal. McChesney gets the carry, and he does not get in. Great goal line stand by Portland. Robert Brower helped on that tackle. You see Frank Champion, he was a part of that too.
Team effort right there. I thought he was going to get in, and Denver's going to elect to not go for it and take the points instead. This Portland crowd is fired up.
They should be. That was a great goal line stand by the Portland defense. They was able to bend but not break. But here's Kramer Jackman.
Snap.
It was a bad snap, but he remains perfect this season with his 5th field goal of season 15.
Kramer was a special teams player of the week this past week, including a 56-yard field goal.
4 for 4. And Eddie, he only missed 1 field goal. He is currently 98 of 97 field goals made throughout his SFL career. Of course, he was part of Nightwings championship run in season 13.
Yes, he was a key cog of that team.
Vandelay gets the kickoff, and he was able to get it to the 20-yard line, where finally, with just 5 minutes left, Portland's offense will finally get on the field.
Well, they only held the ball for 17 minutes last week. You can't blame them this week. They got the pick 6, which started Denver's drive all over again. So we'll see what they do here.
And speaking of former Baltimore players, here's a Baltimore quarterback, Matt South, number 10. He has no backs in the backfield. 4 wide receivers set. He fires over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Pass is caught by Gene Valentine.
Denver just saved a touchdown right there. Josh Vasquez got the shoestring tackle on him, able to bring him down through that skinny post. I thought he was gone.
And let's talk about the Portland Fleet's offensive stars. Matt South, the former Baltimore Crab, is the quarterback. John Trusman and Jacob Farmer are the running backs. Art Bandelay, Gene Valentine, Colin Weston are the wide receivers. The pass is an out route, and it's caught for a 2-yard gain. That's Valentine's second catch in a row. And Nelson Loanzo Jr. is the tight end. Scooter Smith is the tackle. It's 2nd and 8.
Take what the defense gives you. They're taking everything up over the top, playing the sticks. Take underneath, take those 2 yards, and try to move those chains.
Trips to the right, one receiver to the left of Matt South as he drops back the pass, fires it to the left, toe drag swag complete by Connor Weston. It'll be 3rd and 3. Let's go over the defensive stars of Portland real quick. Defensive ends are Marlon Marshall and Michael Rochester. Defensive tackle, Des Troyer. Adam Weissman is the outside linebacker. Corners are Matt Pompano, Nick Kindler, and Rosca Statman Santagria. Safeties are Josh Vasquez and Barry Barkley. And let's give a shout out to the inside linebacker, Richie Leopold. This is his first SFL game of his career. Welcome to the SFL. It's 3rd and 3. I formation. As Trusman gets the carry, he gets the first down. He gets more. He bounces to the outside. He has the edge, and he gets stopped at the 18-yard line by number 22, Barry Barkley, but it'll be 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. What a great run by the former fullback from Las Vegas.
What a great run, and he's also showing some speed. He only rushed for 54 yards last week on 18 carries. He got bottled up pretty good. Today, he's coming out showing some burst.
A great job by the O-line, especially with the help of the star tackle, Scooter Smith, and the fullback, Jacob Farmer, and the rest of the lead blockers, giving Trusman that hole he needed to bounce it to the outside and get to the red zone of Denver, where it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Trusman will get his 2nd carry in a row, and he'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. The 15-yard line, I'm sorry, it'll be 2nd and 7.
I would have loved to see Portland audible there. Denver's cornerbacks are playing way off. They were about 12 yards off the ball. I'd like to see them audible to a hitch route or something.
We got 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. This is Portland's first offensive drive. The defense been on the field for most of this quarter, but they only held Denver to 3. Trusman gets the carry again, but he runs into his own O-lineman and gets stopped for no gain. No 1-yard gain. Be 3rd down and 7 at the 14.
Portland came with an ISO up there at the middle, but that interior line of Denver was not having any of it.
Matt Pompano agrees with it. He's going to get ready to hopefully put it into this drive for the Night Wings defense as Matt South drops back, fires over the middle, is caught for a touchdown by Connor Weston. What a great catch.
Had 6 catches for 107 yards and a touchdown last week. He's trying to tell everyone, he's putting the league on notice right now. This is going to be what you should expect from me every week. Catches the skinny post, knows he's going to get hit, takes a big hit. I thought he was going to get injured on the play, but he hung on. Touchdown, Portland.
Colin Weston, the 6'4", 215-pounder, but he's not new to the league. He played last season in Albuquerque, also was a non-contract receiver for the Florida Storm. Now he's making an impact for the Portland Fleet as they extend their lead, looking to make this an 11-point lead, and they got it. Portland's up 14-3 after a very impressive showing here in the Shipyard, Eddie.
Portland is trying to keep this crowd involved in this contest, comes out making a statement here early. It's a long way to go, but right now they have all the momentum.
And they already scored more points than they did last week. They only scored 7 against Sioux Falls in the loss, 37-7. They already have 14. Their defense is playing awesome so far as Bryce Battle gets it. Nice little stutter step, tries to take it outside before he's stuffed by number 55. That is Eric McDuffie. It'll be 1st and 10, Denver at the 29-yard line.
He made a couple of nifty moves on each of these kickoff returns. I'm just wondering if there's a matter of time before he turns one to the house.
Yeah, Bryce Battle had 90 yards as a punt and kick return combined last week in the win for Denver. But now they're trailing by 11 as Miller fires over middle. Dangerous pass, but it doesn't matter. as Ref 43 gets knocked down by Giacomo Jones after he makes that first down catch.
For a moment there, I thought Portland was in cover 12 defense, but it turned out to be cover 4, quarters coverage. If it had been cover 12, there might have been an interception.
I take that back. That was Jeremy Mosley, the tight end, who knocked down Ref 43. Ref 43, get out the way, man. But it's 1st and 10. Well, I guess SFL has good health insurance, so the refs can take those hits. I formation. Mills is the lead back. McChesney is the running back who gets the ball. Great block by Mills. And McChesney will be able to take it to the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd down there.
Denver lined up in an tight end flex, and McChesney, who's one of the better power backs in this league, shows some niftiness of a finesse back there on that carry.
McChesney's one of the great backs in the SFL. He was coming into today's game with 6,383 yards rushing, averaging 4.9 a carry. He gets this carry right here, gets the 1st down. It is now Portland side of the field at the 40-yard line. McChesney with 34 yards on 6 carries. A great start to this game for him.
I couldn't tell which offensive lineman that was out of the break, but he put his hands on and blocked 2 people downfield.
It looked like it could have been D'Amico Ryan, number 51, along with Mills, the fullback, that gave McChesney that nice lane there, and he took advantage of that big time. It's 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. I formation again. McChesney will bounce it to the outside, but unfortunately, his fullback wasn't able to hold the block of Bernard Patterson. It was B-more on B-more crime there. Mills versus Patterson.
Bernard Patterson trying to show everyone why he was selected in the draft where he was. Big play there. Set up a 2nd and long.
Power I formation. One wide receiver to the left. And McChesney gets the carry, but the linebacking core of Portland is doing a great job making sure McChesney didn't get a huge gain out of there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
What I like about that play, Portland lined up in a 4-3 defense, and their linebacker stayed home, did not shift to the weak side, and was able to corral to the football.
This potentially could be the last play of the 1st quarter. No backs in the backfield, trips to the right. One wide receiver to the left for Miller. He fires it, and it's caught for a 1st down, and that's how this 1st quarter would end. While Denver had the ball for most of the 1st quarter, Portland has the lead. They up 14-3. But Denver's marching down the field. It's the end of the 1st quarter. You're watching the SFL on SFL Twitch. With Rochelle Costa and Tom Rahman on stats, the Commissioner Cameron Irvine back at SFL headquarters. This is T-Word Games with my partner, Eddie Gage, the Hall of Famer. Calling a very exciting 1st quarter as the 2nd quarter started and McChesney gets a 6-yard gain at the 13-yard line of Portland. They're in the red zone. We'll see if Portland can stop Denver from scoring a touchdown here.
Denver has been relying more on their running game on this drive with occasional passes here and there to soften up this defense, but McChesney looking to score here.
2nd and 2. 2 backs in the backfield. Jones is at the bottom of the screen. They're going to fire it to Mills. And, sorry, it's McChesney. And unfortunately, he had the butterfingers on that one. It'll be 3rd and 4.
I think that pass may have gotten there before he anticipated, because as soon as he turned his head around, the ball was already right there in his face.
McChesney's a great receiver. He has over 1,100 yards receiving coming into today's game with 8 receiving touchdowns. I know he's shocked and he's kicking himself for not making that catch. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Pass over to Mills, caught by Jones. It's going to be 4th and inches. They did not give him the 1st down. We'll see if Denver's going to try to go for it or settle for the field goal.
Portland pulling out all the stops. They blitzed once again and was forced Josh Miller to throw that pass before he anticipated. But Denver, they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We got a power I situation. Giacomo Jones is the receiver to the left of Miller.
He should snap this ball on a stretch play.
I think he should too, but right now Denver looks like they're going to call a timeout. Portland's doing a great job being disciplined here. Not showing that they're going to jump off sides, and they'll force Denver to waste their 1st timeout of this half.
The stretch play was wide open, and he may have scored a touchdown had he hiked that football.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I saw that too. Looks like he should have went to the right. Would have had plenty of room to roam. At least got the first down on 4th and inches. But once again, Portland's defense bends, but not breaks.
Denver came out hot last week, putting up 40 points versus Las Vegas in Vice Wars. And here, early in the second quarter, looking to put up 6.
Yeah, their first drive in the interception, pick 6 by Chris Stosh. Second drive, they settle for the field goal. This one will end in the field goal as well. A 26-yarder for Kramer Jackman. And Denver cuts the lead. It's now 14-6, trailing by 8.
The crowd is involved, but at least Denver came away with points. It's only a 1-score game. Try to, let the emotions subside and get back in this game. It's a lot of football left to be played.
Thomas Rahman, our stats guy, says Denver has 165 yards of total offense, but only 2 field goals to show for it. No touchdowns. As Vandelay downs it in the end zone, Portland will start at their 20-yard line. Great job by the Portland Fleet's defense, bending but not breaking so far in the first half, Eddie.
Yeah, but Portland wants to keep their foot on their necks and not allow them any room or give them any confidence. Putting points on this drive on the board will be huge for them in this franchise.
Well, we got power I formation. 1 wide receiver to the right of South. South gives it to Truzman. And he gets it to the 24-yard line. Will be 2nd and 4. John Truzman averaging almost 10 yards a carry.
Truzman, he's looking to make up for his lack of production from last week, as we said earlier.
It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line of Portland. I formation. 2 wide receivers sandwiching South. Truzman will get the carry. He bounces it to the left. He gets met right away. It'll be 3rd down and 5, a 1-yard gain. Let's talk about John Truzman a little bit. John Truzman has 2 sons. Alexander, he's currently 2 years old, and Isaiah, almost 1 month old. He is the former fullback of Las Vegas. When he was with Las Vegas, he had 155 yards rushing and 90 yards receiving as the fullback. And we got to keep him in his prayers because tomorrow we got a penalty. We'll talk about that in a second as South fires over the middle. And it should have been caught, almost intercepted as well. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be a first down thanks to that thanks to that encroachment.
It's actually going to be 3rd and 1, I believe, here, T. Roy.
And penalty against number 56. And that is Marlon Marshall, the defensive end. But let's keep John Truzman in our prayers. He's going to be going through his procedure tomorrow. And you're right, Eddie, it'll be 30 inches. He's getting, John Truzman's getting a vasectomy tomorrow. Ooh.
Been there. Hang in there, young man.
That vasectomy is going to make him even more powerful than he is now. 30 inches, power I. Truzman gets the carry.
Oh,
he had to prematurely leap over the defender, and he gets sent to the shadow realm thanks to number 52 for Denver, Adam Weissman, the outside linebacker.
He's jumping prematurely like that, and he won't need that vasectomy, T. Roy.
I'm dead. Oh, press F in the chat for Truzman on that one, guys. Dominic Birkin, the punter. We'll get ready to punt to, I'm dead. Bryce Battle. And he offers up his back and gets destroyed by number 41, Bear Larson.
He took a similar hit to the one Warren Murray took in week 1.
Yeah, and that
knocked him out the game.
Exactly, and that started the legend of DJ Sim at running back. Hey, good to know that your backup running back is just as good as your fullback, your starting running back, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Trips to the left of Miller, 1 wide receiver to his right. It'll be a carry of Majesty. He breaks the first tackle, tracks another one. He gets to the 47-yard line after a 9-yard gain. He was tackled by number 24, Chris Dosh.
T-Roy, vision is one thing you cannot teach to running backs. That play also was designed to go up the A-gap, but the defense flooded the area. A-gap was all clogged up, took one step to his left, and he was gone.
That's why McChesney's one of the great running backs in the SFL. But on that play, he gets destroyed by Robert Brower amongst other members of the Portland Fleet, like number 56, Amon Takes.
Robert Brower, who had 1 sack last week, looking to add on to those tackles for loss totals.
And here we go, a very important 3rd down and 1 for Denver. They currently have the momentum on their side, but can they get this 1st down here? It'll be another carry to McChesney. He breaks the 1st tackle, breaks the 2nd before he gets combo tackled by Takes and number 23, Dakota Johansson, I'm sorry. But it's a 1st down at midfield.
An arm tackle would not bring this young man down. He was almost arm tackled by the defensive tackle. He shoved him off to the side. Linebacker came up. He shoved him off to the side. 1st down, Denver.
It'll be a play action pass. Fires it to the left. Can it get picked off? No! Derek Majors could not come up with the tip drill. It'll be 2nd and 10.
You can tell Jeremy is coaching this team once again. That play right there you just seen was a staple of his championship season offense.
And Frank Champion was responsible for that breakup. Champion led his team last week with 15 tackles, 15 total tackles, 6 tackle for loss, and 1 interception in last week's game against Sioux Falls.
He's a New Yorker. You expect nothing less.
Hard worker, formerly of Florida and Vancouver. It'll be 2nd and 10. Those trips was to the right of McChesney. He fires it and it's caught for a 1st down. Pass is caught by Logan Keel. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nothing but a lot of green on that side of the field. Portland once again playing off. Out route was wide open. But it was hard to not take that area of the field away because he had 2 receivers running downfield. You got to honor the deep man.
And one thing, now Amon Takes is a very, very good linebacker. I know from my time with him in Baltimore, but you don't want a wide receiver being covered by a linebacker. That's a huge mismatch, and Miller was able to recognize that and get that 1st down. And he's making some adjustments at the line. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A fast-moving game with just 6 minutes left in this quarter. Miller fires up the middle. A very dangerous pass. But it was caught by R.E. Mills. He's getting more touches today's game. That's his 3rd reception.
Josh Miller threw that ball off his back foot, and when he let it go, I thought it was going to be at least tipped, if not intercepted. But he's an accurate thrower. The guy has a championship, for goodness sake. But, wow, that was a dangerous play.
And we was talking about it in pregame, Eddie. I was going to make at least get on Jeremy Vega for not giving Miller more touches than he had last week with just 1 reception for 14 yards, but he's already been targeted 3 times. He caught all 3 passes. McChesney trucks somebody. It carries 2 more defenders to the 7-yard line where it's 1st and goal there. McChesney is a machine.
McChesney is putting on a performance that reminds me of Ray Bentley in the Season 9 championship game. He's sending people to the shadow realm. Oh my goodness. All over the place, T-Roy.
Could McChesney be the new Alter Beast? Right now, he's running like that. It's 1st and goal at the 7. Just over 5 minutes left in this 1st half. McChesney gets the carry again, but this time his fullback, Mills, wasn't able to make 1 block, and McChesney paid for it. Stopped by Champion. No gain on that play.
Portland coming out in the 3-4 zone. They put a lot of pressure on that cornerback over there on the left side. I thought they made audible and challenged him with 2 receivers locked up over there, but they decided to run the ball up the middle.
2nd and goal. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. As Miller drops back, fires it, has the receiver wide open. Too easy. Touchdown, Denver. Logan Keel makes the catch for 6.
Logan Keel, 9 catches for 114 yards and a touchdown last week. Also looking to surpass those numbers this week with a touchdown here in the 2nd quarter. Denver slowly starting to close this gap.
Now, Eddie, would you go for 2, trailing by 2, or would you just go ahead and take the points?
I would not. It's a lot of football left to play. Too much time left in this game. Too early to go for 2 here.
And Kramer Jackman will settle for the extra point. The snap it down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And Denver still has the momentum. They are now trailing by 1. It's 13-14. And if you're new to the Simulation Football League, you are watching the first controlerless esports where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines the outcome. Team submits game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers. Turn players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. And the kick is underway, and it will be down in the end zone for a touchback. Please visit Simulationfl.net for more information. And right now, Eddie, what Portland has to do to get the momentum back on their side?
Take some of the pressure off of their defense. You know they was gonna score. Their offense is just too good. So you got to try and keep pace. Get Truzman involved. He has a couple of nice runs early to mix with this passing game.
It's now 1st and 10 at the 20. Matt South got plenty of time. Fires it. It was almost picked off. Matt Papino had a chance to have a house call for 6, but he got Butterfingers there.
It should have been picked off, and he's going to be hitting that juggler machine next week. I can guarantee you, because he took food off his plate with that missed opportunity.
Which is rare because he had 4 interceptions last season. Had an opportunity to get his 5th career INT, but went through his hands. It's 2nd down 10. As Matt Self drops back to pass. Fires it to the right. Pass is caught for a 1st down. Great play by number 82, Gene Ballantyne.
That was a tough catch there. In traffic between the corner and the safety. Again, I mean, quarters coverage, and you know he's going to take a hit. He managed to hang on. But it was his quarterback did him a favor there and got the ball down low to protect himself.
It is now 4 minutes left in this exciting first half. Portland has the lead by 1. Power I for Matt South in the fleet. This will be a swing pass to Truzman, who's able to get to the 40, looks like the 46-yard line. Will be 2nd down 5.
I was surprised he was able to bring the big man down. Cornerbacks don't like making those tackles out in the open field on the big man, but he stood strong and got his man down.
And John Truzman is a big man to try to take down at 6'2", 230 pounds. Remember, he was a former fullback for Las Vegas. Now the bell cow for the fleet. And this will be a swing pass to him. He makes the catch, but unfortunately his momentum was ruined by that jump catch. He stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Matt South has to lead his receiver to allow him to use his momentum to pick up a few extra yards there. But he's fresh off of retirement. He's been gone since before the progression era, so he's still trying to get himself together.
Last week he had 211 yards passing with 1 touchdown. Only sacked once in the loss to Sioux Falls. And this pass is caught by Gene Ballantyne, who makes someone loses his jock strap after that nice juke. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 41.
Get up, but my goodness, that reminded me of the cut that BDG made in the championship game against AJ Levy.
Woo! Poor number 24, Nick Kindler. Had no response to that cut. It might be a good thing, because when you try to respond to the cut, you lose your ankles, and then you're gonna need some milk after that.
Yeah, that's also how a lot of self-injuries happen as well.
Mm-hmm. I formation. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Swing pass to Truzman is complete.
Great block.
Great block indeed. It'll be 2nd down and 2 at the 34-yard line, and importantly, Truzman went out of bounds to stop the clock for a little bit.
Yeah, it does, but I mean, they got all 3 timeouts. I'd like to see them burn some clock here and not give Denver too much time to get the ball back should they score.
Now, this is a running clock up until the 2-minute warning. We got 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. Will Portland get 1 play off? 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line. Trisman will get the carry again and gets 1 yard from that carry. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Portland is marching down the field. Denver's defense is going to have to bend and not break to prevent Portland from extending this lead. Denver's trailing by 1. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Simulation Football League's Twitch page. With Rochelle Colston and Tom Rahman on staff, the Commissioner Cameron Irvine back at SFL headquarters. My partner's Eddie Gage. This is T-Roy Gaines. This is a 3rd and 1 at the 33-yard line. A lot of threes there. Carried by Trusman, number 33. He's only get 1 game, be 4th and 1 at the 32.
Yeah, his offensive line didn't get any push in the interior, and Denver took advantage of it. 4th and goal. Would you go for it here, T-Roy?
I would, as you saw from our game earlier, I would go for it. But right now, Portland's going to punt. They're trying to play field position.
Portland not even attempting a field goal here.
I guess just out of their field goal, out of their kicker's range right now. But they're doing a great job melting the clock.
They are.
A little bit high snap, but great job by Birkin. Trying to do a coffin corner. It gets it to the 18-yard line. An okay kick considering the snap, but yeah, I'm a little bit puzzled too. That looked like they had the chance to make that field goal. They decided to punt.
It would have been unofficially about a 49-yard field goal. They elect to punt, and we'll see what Denver decides to do here. Do they try to go downfield and get a field goal, or do they just sit on this 1-point deficit?
Remember, they currently have the momentum. Will they ride that to the halftime here? Right now, McChesney gets the carry. Goes up the gut and gets to the 26-yard line before he's stopped by Davis and company. It'll be 2nd and 4. But they're not in any hurry right now, Eddie.
No hurry whatsoever. Not a hurry up or up-tempo offense. So it looks like they're going to sit on this 1-point deficit to the half, but they're coming out with 3 receivers here.
And 1 back in the backfield. 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line. 45 seconds left in this first half as Miller drops back, fires it, caught. Toe drag slag is complete by Giacomo Jones, and he gets out of bounds, so that stops the clock.
I don't know if it's just me, T-Roy, but it seems about 80% of the catches that Giacomo has caught throughout his career have been out routes.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Had 41 yards receiving last week in what was basically the Jared McChesney show on offense for the Night Wings. But he still had a very productive day. That was Giacomo Jones. But speaking of McChesney, he gets this swing pass. Good block. Allow McChesney to get some yards after the catch. It'll be 2nd and 5, a 5-yard gain on that reception.
And they also stopped the clock. Denver is methodically working their way downfield. Perhaps they look to set up something big here on 2nd down.
Or maybe getting the Kramer Jackman's field goal range. Remember, you just said it was a 56-yard field goal attempt that he had last week that he was successful on. So maybe he's trying to get in the field goal range right now. It's a carry and gets destroyed right away by Frank Champion. It'll be 3rd and 3 as they go in hurry up offense. And Miller quick throws and it's picked off.
He's gone.
And he is gone. He's going to take it to the house. That is a pick 6 by Derek Majors.
Oh my goodness. Josh Miller just made the mistake as a veteran you just cannot make to close out this half. You're looking to walk in the locker room with a 1-point deficit, despite the fast start that Portland went off to. Portland out here, I think they're in a cover 2 defense. At first I thought it was quarters coverage, but they did not. It was cover 2. Josh Miller was fooled, touchdown, and that's the 2nd touchdown they've got off the defense to start this game.
And Derek Majors, the former quarterback of SFLM's Madison team, the team that won it all, he was the quarterback. Now he is the cornerback. He gets his first pick 6 of his career. Congratulations to Majors. Both corners gets their first pick 6 of their career. And Chris Stash and Derek Majors, the extra point is good. And Portland regains the momentum after Denver basically gambled and lost.
Gambled and lost. Like I said, I thought it was cover 4 defense at the snap of the ball, but the corner sat on a route on the edge out there, and as soon as the receiver ran that out route, he just locked in on Josh Miller's eyes and took that ball to the house.
And we'll see what Bryce Bow will do on this kick return here with just 17 seconds left. It's a short kick, gets it inside the 10. Bow takes it to the 20. Has a chance to bounce it to the outside, but it looks like he got caught by the turf monster before he gets game tackled at the 28-yard line. Just 12 seconds left before this half is over.
Cover 2 defense, when it works, it is beautiful. But we've also seen Alaska get victimized by it against Seattle. But man, when it works, it is a thing of beauty.
And I believe that was a very exciting matchup. I think it was voted as the game of the year 2 seasons ago. As McChesney's going to get this carry, and I think Denver's going to settle trailing by 8. That should be the last play of the first half. The first half dominated by the Portland Fleets defense because they're responsible for 14 out of the 21 points. They're up 21-13. Eddie, what are your thoughts so far in this first half?
As you said, they put up 14 of their team's 21 points, scoring 2 defensive touchdowns, both off of pick sixes. I mean, they're playing the game of their lives right now, looking to get the first win of this team's young, this young franchise establishment here going. And wow, right now they're off to a fast start, getting those 2, touchdowns. And the offense has been methodical, but they have, ate up some clock here for their defense, allowed them to get some rest, get out there and perform. We'll see if they can keep up this pace as they get the ball back here to start the third quarter.
Portland has a chance to double dip as Art Bentley is back to receive this Kramer Jackman kick deep into the end zone. He's going to take it out. He gets to the 21-yard line. That's where Portland will start. Eddie, what does the Denver defense have to do to stop this Portland Fleet from extending their lead?
Well, their offense needs to get McChesney involved. They got him involved there late in the second quarter. They need to get him more involved here. And perhaps, it'll help them relax Josh Miller, who right now, his nerves has just been shot up to this point.
2 backs in the backfield for Matt South, who gets a low snap, was able to fire over the middle to Western. Gets about 7 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I don't know about you, T-Roy, but I'm really digging these uniforms of Portland.
Yeah, the white tops, the looks like blue, I don't know what shade of blue, but blue jerseys and white pants. Definitely looks nice, looks clean. Denver, they're all whites with the black tops, blue sleeves. 2nd down 3, and Truzman unfortunately had to jump prematurely and gets destroyed by Leopold. Gets his first tackle of his career.
He's been fitting in nicely, coming in here replacing Echo Love here in his first game.
It's 3rd and 4. Ball at the 27-yard line. Truzman gets the carry again and gets destroyed again. Great combo tackle for Denver. Defense hold pack. Leopold with his 2nd tackle in a row in this series.
He's going to get his defense off the field. Portland's going to have to punt. And about a minute and a half time possession here to start this third quarter. Not a good look. But they have an 8-point lead. And let's see if their defense can hold here.
And another weird snap, but great job by the Portland punter be able to punt that away. Nice kick. Great hang time that allowed his players to catch up to Bryce Bow and keep him from returning that. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 36 for Denver.
Like I said, I like to see them get McChesney here involved here with the offense. He carried his team on his back there late in the second quarter. Can he get a scoring drive here put together?
2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers for Josh Miller and the Night Wings as he drops back to pass. Fires over the middle. Pass is caught for a first down at the 47-yard line by the tight end, number 84, Jeremy Mosley.
His first catch on the day, 9 route. All he has to do is wait for the tight end to clear the zone over the linebacker. And wow, what a ducks in out there, but he was able to corral it, bring it in, first down, Denver.
And what does Mike Daggs usually say? He actually has a new hashtag, throw it to any tight end, right?
Yeah, I heard
After
him
last night's
weekend.
game that he and Matt Wilson call, throw it to any tight end. Jeremy Mosley came through for his team with that nice catch. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 47 of Portland. Play action pass. Out route to the sidelines is complete by Giacomo Jones. Swaglicious toe drag swag for 8.
That's the third time today I've seen him dial up this play. Twice it's gone to Giacomo Jones for a first down that out route. It's designed to go to the fullback. Actually, that's his first read, but he has not been open on that pass just yet. So he hit Giacomo Jones for the 7-yard pickup.
Offset I. It'll be 2nd down 2. It'll be a run towards the left and get stuffed right away by Derek Majors. Great tackle by the cornerback on McChesney, which is not very easy to do.
Major's showing his versatility. Yes, he can get a pick 6 in coverage, but I can also tackle too.
And if South ever has to take a break, Majors can be a quarterback again. But right now, he's doing a great job as the corner. It's 3rd and 1. Out route is successful as Logan Keel decides to show off on the Portland sideline after he made that catch.
You just wonder if Jacob was in the area. His former teammate in Denver last season.
Look at Logan Keel, the SFL's Chuck Norris.
Look like he belongs in the magazine cover.
Right now, he's on the sidelines as McChesney gets a nice carry for 7 yards. He'll be 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
He can thank his tight end Jeremy Mosley for that yardage on first down there. He was blocking downfield for him. Got a great seal block as you see here on the replay.
And this is a great start to the second half. Denver's defense was able to hold Portland from scoring, and right now the offense is moving down the field. Only trailing by 8 in spite of the fact there was 2 pick sixes, but the Denver has the momentum right now, and they try to cash in just 5 yards away from the red zone. 2nd and 3. Miller fires over the middle. Pass is caught by Logan Keel. And now they're in the red zone officially. It's 1st and 10 at the 20.
Portland has been doing a lot of blitzing today. This time they line up in a 3-4 defense, and they bring the edge rusher once again on the blitz, trying to force that ball out early. But Josh Miller's a veteran. He just waited for the receiver to clear the zone and hit him for a first down.
2 wide receivers. That's Jones in battle to the left for Miller. He'll fire to the left. And it's incomplete. I thought it was actually caught. Let you know that my eyes are bad. Great job by Bob Funk, the rookie.
Well, he had to throw that ball wide because had he hit him in stride where the ball was intended to go, it might have been picked off for another pick 6.
Yeah, I think Jeremy Vega told Josh Miller to cut the pick 6s out. It's been hurting the offense of the Nightwings so far, but they're in the red zone. They want to come away with points. It's 2nd and 10. Power I formation, and it's going to be a swing pass to McChesney, who has enough room to get 5 yards on that reception. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 14.
T-Roy, you know what I like about these Portland coaches here early? For their base defense, they've employed a 4-3 and a 3-4. You don't see that too much at the SFL, but they're dialing up all that tricks here early.
And they got 3 great linebackers to help out with Amon Tate, Spring Champion, Mel Davis, leading the way for the defense of the Fleet. But right now, they got out route that's complete to Giacomo Jones again. It's 1st and go at the 7.
Giacomo Jones on another out route. This time they played press man coverage, but he was able to beat it, get outside, and pick up that first down.
And the rookie Derek Majors made sure that Giacomo doesn't turn upfield and get 6. Great tackle after that catch. But right now, it's 1st and go at the 7. Denver has to cash this in to stay in this game, trailing by 8. 3 wide receivers to the right of Miller, who will fire to one of those receivers. That's Logan Keel. And the momentum of that jump catch prevented Keel from getting any yards after the catch. Technically, he actually had 2 is second and goal at the 5.
I'm loving this Portland secondary. This time they know they're backed up on the goal line. They can afford to bring their DBs up. This time they bring the safety on a robber, looking to take away those cheap yards.
It's second and goal in this fast-moving third quarter. As Miller will fire to the fullback, Mills, who unfortunately got caught by the turf monster. It's Baltimore on Baltimore crime as Amon takes tackle his former teammate there. Be third and goal, a 2-yard loss.
I love Amon Takes. He's one of the more cockiest, confident guys you will ever meet. He talks in third person, and on that play there, he showed his closing speed.
Yeah, you don't want to offer up your back to the Amon Takes because he will take your soul with his strong tackles. And Miller gets sacked right away. Didn't get a chance to step up and throw the ball. Can't make out the number. Looks like it's Darwin Nuevo who actually gets his first sack this time.
3 tackles last week. He picks up a sack here. Gonna force a field goal opportunity. Kramer Jackson has been busy tonight, looking to pick up his third field goal attempt here tonight.
This should be a 29-yard field goal attempt. High snap, but the kick is on the way, and it's good. And Portland cuts the deficit. It's now a 5-point lead for. Denver cuts the deficit to a 5-point lead. Portland's up 21-16.
Portland trying to hang on to this lead. A lot of football yet to be played. Their offense needs to come out here and try and put up some points to take some of the pressure off of this defense, who's been standing tall all night thus far.
Yet the defense is responsible for 14 of the 21 points Portland has scored. So the offense still matched their total from last week. But as a team, they are 14 points ahead from last week. As this kick is down in the end zone for a touchback. In Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fan favorites team's jersey and visit the store and libraries of purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website, www.simulationfl.net. Please just hit the shop button. As Matt South gives it to Trusman, who gets stuffed right away. Once again, Trusman had to jump prematurely, and he gets destroyed by Troyer.
That's what he does. That's his nickname. But yeah, I ordered my gear the day the website was updated with the new apparel. I'm waiting on my jersey to get in the mail.
Yeah, I showed you our jersey during our pregame prep. I already got 2 on his way. Fullback gets the carry. Farmer goes up the gut for a nice 8-yard. Nice gain. Actually, more than 8 yards to be 3rd and 3. What a run by the fullback, Jacob Farmer.
Jacob Farmer, the owner of this team, putting on his helmet. He plays fullback as well.
And believe it or not, that's his first official carry of the SFL. Welcome to the SFL. They needed Farmer on that one. No fullback leading away for Trusman. He gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Actually, at the line of scrimmage, it's 4th and 3.
Denver's defense standing tall, waiting for their offense to pick up the pace and put some more points on the board.
Seems like the third quarter is owned by the Denver defense. Shutting out Portland so far with just 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in this third quarter. As Bryce Bell gets the kick, doesn't call fair catch and gets hit by 3 Portland Fleet defenders. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line for Denver.
Great punt, 4.2 seconds of hang time. You can't ask for much better than that.
You allow your teammates to come down and prevent a good returner in Bryce Battle from busting a long return. Great job by the non-contract kicker for Portland. Right now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line for Denver. Offset eye. And that was read perfectly. No chance. That's what you got. Darren Nuevo gets the tackle for the loss.
That's what happens when you run that stretch play all too often. Those nose tackles, they're going to get ignored by the guard because they're trying to get out in space and protect an area, not necessarily the player. And he was able to get out in front and bring him down for a loss.
And it's second down and 15 after that 5-yard loss. Portland's defense has definitely came to play tonight. Out route to Jones. Rinse and repeat. It works. Third down 7 after that 8-yard catch.
If it isn't broke, but don't fix it. But sometimes it may want to run it a bit more often if it keeps working.
Yeah, right now, Portland has no answer to the Giacomo Jones out route.
11 catches, 100 yards right now.
3rd and 7.
Play action.
Play action, fires over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Should have been intercepted. Pass is deflected by Nicola Johansson, but it'll be 4th and 7.
Denver's defense stands tall once again, forces a punt. And, wow, I mean, you can't ask for them much more today. If their offense can just give them a little bit of production, they can put this game away.
Yeah, right now the Fleet's defense has improved big time in comparison to last week. They gave up 37 to Sioux Falls. So far, only 16 to Denver. Have the lead by 5 as Vandelay gets the punt. Doesn't call fair catch himself and gets destroyed. Almost tripped up a Denver defender. He looked like he was about to fall. That's Rasta Sandagria. He looked like he was about to get tripped up by Vandelay. Thankfully, he has good footing.
As he illustrated on draft night when he was drafted, showing everyone those dance moves of his.
Yes, Rasta Santagria, nicknamed the Stat Man, got some nice moves. He was definitely happy when he got drafted by Denver. It's on a championship caliber team. Right now, his defense just allowed Gene Valentine to make another catch, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down 3.
Portland has been steady all night with these short passes, not threatening the intermediate deep routes too much, but they're just giving Matt South something he's comfortable handling until he gets more situated with the offense, more comfortable. And right now they're looking to just take this clock away.
4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield for Matt South. And Truzman will get the carry. He gets the first down at the 38-yard line. So I guess after those successful passes, Denver's defense forgot about Truzman for a little bit, and they paid for it.
Well, they were playing the exterior of the line there. They didn't have a single linebacker inside the tackles. That was easy first down.
And it's 1st and 10 with just 46 seconds left. Truzman gets the carry again and is able to get at least 2 yards before he gets swing tackled by Josh Vasquez, number 21.
The free safety that time came to fill the box up nicely. This time they keep those linebackers inside and is able to bring them down for a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 39-yard line. Just 17 seconds left. This could be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Farmer gets the carry and gets stuffed right away. And actually, I apologize. That is Truzman who gets the carry, gets stuffed right away. And that's how the 3rd quarter will end. Everybody, please put the 4s up in the SFL Twitch chat. We're entering the fourth quarter of this close game. Portland right now has the momentum, and they hoping to get their first win in franchise history. They up by 5, 21-16.
And they hang on.
And someone asked about joining the league. We'll talk about that after this play. It's 3rd and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line. Can Denver's defense hold? There's a fire over the middle. What a swaglicious catch! A one-handed catch by Truzman. He'll be 1st and goal there.
For a moment there, I thought Josh Vasquez knocked the ball out, but the referee said he hit onto the ball. It's going to be 1st down Portland and a big play.
And it'll be 1st and 10 there. You guys can catch the SFL live every July through October and every January through April. Over the weekends on Monday nights on 11 Sports, Florida Fans, and the SFL's YouTube and Twitch channels. Please follow Simulationfl on Twitter as South drops back to pass. Fires it to the left. Pass is caught by Weston for a 1st down at the 49-yard line. Another out route successful, this time for the Fleet, Eddie.
First down indeed this time. They following Denver's footsteps with that out route. He took a big hit, but was able to hang on to the football.
But please follow Simulationfl on Twitter to get the most up-to-date broadcast dates, times, and matchups so you don't miss a moment of the action. And we get an inside carry for Truzman. Gets about, looks like 2 yards on that one. Oh, 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Denver's defense doing all they can to keep their team in this game until their offense can find a way to put points on the board.
And special shout out to Gerard Winkler for giving one of the new members of Twitch a link to join the league. We get a swing pass to Truzman for about 2 yards. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. No bigger third down coming up here for Portland. Trying to keep these fans involved in the game and move those sticks.
And if you want to join our Discord community, please visit www.simulation.football to join our Discord league and find a Get Started channel to hashtag Make an Impact Today. South fires it, and it's caught for a first down and more. Great job by the receiver, number 81, Art Vandelay, to make sure he doesn't go out of bounds after that catch.
Denver lets it to go man defense once again, and this time he was able to win his one-on-one battle, get to the outside, pick up that first down.
Here we go. Portland's inside the red zone once again. It's 1st and 10. Can Denver defense hold pat? Or will Portland extend their lead? And it'll be a swing pass to Truzman. He makes the catch. Was able to break that first tackle by number 23, that's Matt Papineau, but he got 3 yards on that reception.
He got 3 yards. They're well within field goal range if they elect to do so. But right now they're looking to put up 7 and help put this game away possibly.
8 minutes and 16 seconds left in this fast-moving game. It's 2nd and 7. South drops back, a couple steps back, fires at the ground time, and it was almost caught and almost picked off. Barry Barkley had a chance to give Denver a lead if he didn't have the Butterfingers there.
Football, there is no one in the vicinity that has the speed to catch up with him, and Denver was going to take a 3-point lead. Excuse me, a 2-point lead had he come up with that football.
But instead, it's a 3rd and 7. At worst, it could be a touchdown, but at best, a field goal attempt if the Denver defense can hold them here. As South gets the shotgun pass, and now it's almost picked off as well. Rosca Santagria, just as he appears on the Twitch chat, he makes a great pat down, but he could have pick 6 himself.
I thought that pass was going to be completed, and it was going to go just over his outstretched hand, but apparently Rosca has hops that I was unaware of.
So he got dance moves and hops. He is the complete package. But right now, David John, the kicker, will attempt his first field goal of his SFL career. This will be from 34. 34, excuse me.
It's good.
And it's good. Congratulations to David John making his first field goal of his SFL career. Helps extends the lead by 8.
Yeah, getting that first one out of the way, it's a great feeling. It makes you feel part of the team. He can go on the sidelines, get all the love from his teammates as they try to hold on to now an 8-point lead.
And folks,
there's a lot of time left.
Exactly. And right now, Portland has momentum. Can Denver march down the field and potentially tie this game? Right now, Bryce Bell with a nice spin move to help him get a little bit more yards afterwards. He gets it to the 29-yard line where their offense will start this down distance.
See, Roy, I don't mean to jinx these fans of Portland, but Bryce Battle seems like he's just inches away from breaking one every time out.
Again, last week, 3 kick returns for 63 yards. That's a great average there. 30 yards per return. No, 20 yards per return, I'm sorry. And Miller fires it over the middle, and it's picked off! Jump ball situation doesn't come in Denver's favor. It's Chris Dodge with his second interception of his career.
He got the interception, but he can thank his teammate, cornerback Bob Funk. He actually bumped him right at the 5-yard marker where it was legal to hit the guy, and he's able to come up with that interception as he impeded his progress to get to the football.
And you take a look at Logan Kill, who is not happy right now as he sees his defense going to have to somehow get a turnover and get their offense the ball. It's first and 10 at Portland's 40-yard line as South has plenty of protection. Fires it. It's intercepted. What a great job by number 21, Josh Vasquez. I guess I jinxed Portland there. Denver gets the turnover they needed.
Because Josh, he got that ball, and I believe the receiver actually batted the ball back up in the air. Oh, my goodness. And just like that, Denver is right back in this ball game.
Matt South's, I believe that's Matt South's first interception of today's game. And it could not come at a worse time because right now Denver has about the 34-yard line, has the chance to potentially tie it up with trips to the right for Miller. Play action pass. He fires it to the left. Wide open, Giacomo Jones. You only need 1 foot inbounds when you try and make a catch, and that's what Jones did. That's a 7-yard reception.
Jimmy back at the helm. As we said, that play action is a staple of their offense. You're going to see it at least 5 times a game.
Yeah, that out route is OP. Overpowered for the Denver Nightwings when Giacomo Jones is running it. 7-yard reception that time, making this a 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line. McChesney gets the inside handoff, and no, sir. You get no yards because Amon Takes took your soul after that tackle.
T-Roy, in our Discord here, and we got 230 people voted. 198 of those folks voted for Denver. Only 32 voted for Portland.
Right now, Portland is on pace to get their first win of franchise history, up by 8. But what Denver has to do about it, has something to say about it, a first down. Great catch by Giacomo Jones, a rare appearance in the middle for a first down.
You took the words right out of my mouth. A rare appearance inside the numbers. They're going to challenge this spot, T-Roy.
This is a very important challenge. Let's see if Farmer is correct with this challenge. Did Giacomo Jones get the first down? Looks like he did. Sorry, Jacob Bouvet is the coach for the Portland Fleet. He looked like he got the first down.
It looks like it, but they may say that by the time he was touched, because he did come back just a bit.
The call on the field is overturned.
Oh, and it's overturned.
So Portland wins the challenge.
Yeah, they're going to say that when he caught the pass, he actually came back inside of the first down marker before being hit. And that's where they spotted the football. Forcing a punt. That was a big play.
That could be the momentum killer right there. Denver has to punt. I'm surprised they're not going for it, but with 6 minutes and 42 seconds and Denver's defense play lights out, that's what Jeremy Vega decides to do. Let their defense try to get another turnover. Portland will get the ball at the 24-yard line after that return by Vanderlei.
At what point do they put this football into the hands of their running game, John Trusman and company, and attempt to put this game away? Do they start to eat up clock here, or do they stay status quo with their base offense?
Right now, they're going to be airing it out. No backs in the backfield. Trips to the left for South. As he drops back, he steps up and gets sacked.
Oh.
Destroyer destroying Matt South on that play.
Once again, they come out empty and a gun straight. No backs in the backfield. That ball's got to come out immediately because you have no protection back there, and Denver takes advantage of it.
And poor 74 Joe Clavel. Hopefully I pronounced his last name correct, but he was a swinging gate on that one, allowing Destroyer to get that sack, a 5-yard loss. 2nd down 15 at the 18-yard line of Portland. Clock is moving though. And here's a carry and no gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 15. Eddie, let's talk about the scores from earlier this week. Sioux Falls defeated Atlanta. That was the game before this one, 35-14. Louisiana got the win over London, 31-28. Fort Worth won 31-17 over Queen City. We'll go over the rest of the scores after this play. 5 wide receiver set. South throws it.
Oh,
And it's dropped.
stops the
It'll be
clock.
4th down. 4th and 15 on that one. Bad drop by Adams.
Bad drop. I mean, he would have picked up the 1st down anyway, but it does stop the clock. And with just over 4 minutes left, that could be huge. Excuse me, 5 and change. That could be huge.
Let's continue with the scores from earlier this week. Vancouver wins over Lone Star 30-7. Vegas gets the win over Carolina 44-27. Jacksonville defeats Florida 27-7. And a very scary game for yours truly as Baltimore gets the comeback 38-33. Punt is underway. Bryce Battle was able to get some yards. He gets to the 45-yard line where Denver will start their down distance here with a chance to tie it up. And also, let's talk about the 3 games tomorrow. Mexico City will actually travel to St. Louis to take on the Gladiators. That's at 7 o'clock on SFL Twitch. At 7:15 on SFL YouTube is Eddie Gage taking on my former broadcast partner, Damon Simeons. Houston versus Arizona as Miller throws the play-action pass. Pass is caught, but gets destroyed afterwards by that was R.E. Mills with a great catch. And the nightcapper tomorrow will be Tulsa at Chicago on 11 Sports and Florida Fans. But what a great catch by Mills on that one, Eddie.
As I said earlier, he's the first read out of that play action pass, and this is the first time tonight I believe he's thrown it to him out of that set. And 2nd and 1, Denver.
4:52 left. McChesney gets the carry. And he does not get the 1st down. Amon takes with a great tackle, making this 3rd and inches.
6 tackles for him on the day. I guess they're going to say that his knee was down before he crossed that first line marker.
Now, Denver's not challenging that. They want to save their timeouts for near the end of this quarter. 3rd and inches. McChesney gets the carry, bounces outside. The crowd already knew it ahead of time that he was going to get the 1st down. Then McChesney stiff arms someone across their head. Gets it to the 38-yard line of Portland. This will be 1st and 10 there.
Right for a moment there, I bet you Jeremy almost had a heart attack when he saw him take that sidestep rather than getting the 1st down. But he was able to get the 1st down anyway.
That's why McChesney's one of the great running backs in this league. He loves to read the defense. He does it well. He'll get the swing pass this time. Doesn't get the block that he needed by his tight end, but he gets 4 yards on that reception. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I thought he was going to get more yards out of that play. They line up in man defense once again, and he had the edge from the linebacker, but they were able to bring him down for only a 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6, offset eye towards the left of Miller. And that's where they kind of run, but unfortunately for McChesney, he ran into Frank Champion, who's flexing on him.
Frank Champion, he's been anchoring this defense both games. You know, last week he had, 16 tackles. This week he's following that same trend. And he's been a leader amongst this defense right now.
Trips to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. That looks like Logan Keel. It's 3rd and 7 for Denver. Very important 3rd down. Pass is caught by the tight end. Hashtag throw it to any tight end. Jerry Mosley makes the catch.
Yeah, I'm sure somewhere Mike Daggs is smiling, but they came out, man, once again. He was able to beat his man on the slant for a 1st down. Keep this drive moving.
Giacomo Jones to the left. Offset eye towards the right, and that goes nowhere. I think they went to the well way too much. And Amon Takes was able to read that play and stop him for a 2-yard loss. 3
linebackers, you aren't going to get that stretch off too many times before they start to, catch on to it.
Now, it looked like Amon Takes was on the sideline here. It'll be 2nd down 12. Trips to the right for Miller. One wide receiver to his left. Play action pass. Plenty of time. Fires over the middle, and he just missed his fullback, R.E. Mills. 3rd and 12.
Yeah, the fullback isn't going to be too much man coverage. He just doesn't have the foot speed or agility to do so. And I'm surprised that ball, they hung up in the air for quite a bit. I thought it was going to get picked off.
But look, shout out to R.E. Mills. Looked like he's like double jointed or something. You saw how he got up? He was able to work his arm the way he did. It's 3rd and 12. Miller drops back, fires it to his left. It's caught for a first down and a touchdown. Giacomo Jones was able to stay in bounds. It takes it to the house. What a catch and run afterwards.
Play T-Roy. One, I guess he must have heard us talking about all he does is run out routes, because this time he runs the corner. And hey, T-Roy, they're gonna challenge this play. He ran out of bounds there around the 3-yard line.
Now here's the problem. You're hearing this music. That's not good news for Portland. Oh, there you go. There's the good news. Since it's 2 minutes, the booth has to review that. It was before the 2-minute warning. Portland had a chance to challenge it, but thankfully for them, the booth is reviewing it. Here's the replay. You see his left foot goes out of bounds. We'll see what ref 52 says.
That was my second point I was going to bring up. I thought he stepped out of bounds.
The player stepped out of bounds.
And they did.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1st down Denver around the 3.5-yard line.
Now, this could work in their favor or could work against them. Right now, they lose the points, but they got a chance to potentially melt the clock and play for overtime.
Well, I'm not sure if they want to do that, though, because if they don't get the 2-point conversion, now they converting off in 2-point attempt.
This work could work it against them. Right now, McChesney gets the carry. Nice job getting as much yards as he could. He'll be 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Right, I don't know how he found those 2 yards. There was nowhere to go.
The Fleet linebacker was ready to take off his head. They actually did, but not after he got to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal there. I formation, 2 wide receivers to the right for Miller. Huge drop, and that should have been picked off. 3 Portland defenders, including Allen, number 34, had a chance to pick that off and put this game away. That makes it 3rd and goal.
I didn't see if there was a 5 or a 7-step drop, but you just can't drop back that far, this close inside the red zone, because those corners are going to have too much time to react to the football.
Yeah, the longer a pass play takes this close to the end zone, the less likely he has a chance to be successful. As we saw there, it was incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal. Power I formation. McChesney will get the carry, and he walks in untouched. And Denver has a chance to potentially tie it with a 2-point attempt. Touchdown by McChesney.
That was big, and now just as big is the 2-point attempt, because if they don't get it, they're going to have to attempt an onside kick. This is probably the biggest play of the game right here for either team.
Yeah, this could be the play of the game. Miller leads his troops out for this 2-point attempt. The good thing is that Denver has 3 timeouts, so if they don't get it, they can potentially stop Portland with their defense. Right now, play action pass, and it goes through the hands of the intended receiver, R.E. Mills, my former fullback. I feel your pain.
T-Roy, I'm speechless because I've seen him catch this pass numerous times against us when I was in Houston, when they ran this play to death against us in the playoffs. And now they're going to have to attempt a 2-point conversion.
Now here's the onside kick. Can Kramer Jackman help his team get this kick? And they have a chance to get it! And for some reason, the rest of the Nightwings forgot where the ball bounced. There's only one Nightwing had a chance to get it, and wasn't successful. Portland now has the ball at the 45-yard line.
For a moment there, they probably thought that his teammate collected that ball, because I did too. But the good news is they have all 3 timeouts. This game is not yet over.
It is not yet over. Even if Portland gets a field goal attempt, Denver has a chance to win it. They just don't want Portland to get a touchdown. And there's the first timeout. It'll be 2nd and 7 after that 3-yard gain by Chusman.
Wow, you can feel the electricity in the air right now.
Yeah, Portland, Oregon is looking to see if their team, their SFL franchise, can get their first win of their city's history. They're on path to do so, up by 2 with 1 minute, 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Chusman will get the carry again. Just gets 1 yard, and that's Denver's second timeout, be 3rd and 6.
The bad news for Portland, they do not have a contract kicker here, T. Roy.
They do. David John.
Oh, they sure do. I see him on my sheet here now. He's already hit one from 33 yards out.
It's all good. I made plenty of mistakes last week too, bro. 3rd and 6. Shotgun pass, fires it, got a chance to pick it off, and they do not. Denver had 3 members of their secondary touch the ball. They don't come away with anything, but here's the important part. They still have 1 timeout, and they're about to get this ball.
T. Roy, and their punter right now needs to make the punt of his life and try to coffin kick this here inside the 10.
Here we go. The non-contract Dominic Birkin, number 3. 6'2", 215-pounder. Can he complete this coffin corner kick? He has a chance. He has a chance. Can the guy get there? He does not. He commits the cardinal sin of a returner. A specialist. You do not slide in with the ball in your hands because that'll be an automatic touchback. And Denver gets it at the 20 instead at the 1.
Denver has 1 timeout remaining, and Kramer Jackman is on the sideline warming up like a closer in baseball.
Remember, Kramer Jackman's longest kick so far this season is 56. And what a pass and catch is caught for a first down at the 21-yard line. Remember, Denver only has 1 timeout. Bryce Battle made the catch. 1st and 10, 48 seconds left, and Miller downs it.
I don't know if I like that there. You got them lined up, and it looks like they were spreading them out, and for once they did not play man, and you've been struggling against man this entire second half. I would have snapped that ball and called a play.
Yeah, out route to Giacomo Jones been successful throughout this whole game, but they decided to down the ball there. 2nd and 10, 48 seconds left.
They're playing way off.
Yeah, I think Giacomo Jones should be getting this. He will. Toker drag slag is complete, and he gets out of bounds. 3rd and 2 at the 40, and he does stop the clock.
Man, I know you're trying to protect that lead, but wow, they were playing way off, T. Roy.
Yeah, that's been OP, and unfortunately, Portland has not adjusted to that out route. Right now, Majors is 1-on-1 on Giacomo Jones. Will Miller go that route? Remember, Majors already got his first pick 6 of his career. Pass is fired down the middle, is caught! Bryce Bell with a clutch catch! They're now on Portland's side of the field at the 42-yard line. They're going to hurry up. Miller is trying to hurry up. Now he's jogging. Maybe he's a little bit tired. Play action pass. Fires over the middle. Pass is caught by... That looks like R.E. Mills, the fullback, redeems himself from the missed 2-point conversion. They're in field goal range. And he'll down the ball there.
Now, does he call another play here with 15 seconds left, or does he bring in his money man, Kramer Jackman, right now? What do you do, T. Roy?
I will run one more play, see if they can get closer. They have a timeout, but they're going to
bring him in right now.
They're going to try it right now. This will be a 48-yard field goal attempt, definitely within Kramer's range. 15 seconds. Here we go. Snap is high, but it's down. Kick is up, and it's good. Denver takes the lead with 17 seconds left. They're up by 1, 25-24.
Jackman doing what he does best, breaking the hearts of the opposition. He does it time and time again. I remember when he hit a 51-yarder against Houston for us that broke our backs, and he does it once again here. But there's still 11 seconds left. Can Portland get in field goal range?
Yes, all you have to do is get in field goal range. They're one good kick return away from doing so. Can Jackman boot it deep in the end zone? He does. Great kick. 1 second leaves the clock. Portland has 10 seconds left. Do they have a deep play in their playbook to get in field goal range?
We're about to find out right now. 10 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. You aren't going to have time to burn all of them. Maybe 2. We'll see.
Right now, it's looking like Denver could be improving to 2-0, but does Matt South and the Portland Fleet offense have something to say about it? They have all 3 of their timeouts. Low snap, out route is caught. He goes out of bounds, 3 seconds, but only 3 yards. That's definitely not going to help him right now.
T-Roy, the corners were playing up close, and the safeties, both of them were playing inside the numbers. Out and up would have been a great opportunity right there.
Let's see if the Portland Fleet offense recognizes that and try to do something on this play. There's trips to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left for Matt South. No backs in the backfield. 7 seconds left. 2nd and 7. Portland just needs to get in field goal range. We got another out route. It is almost picked off. Rosca Santagria, his second chance to pick it off. And he, unfortunately, he comes away with butterfingers on that one.
Thanks for coming. Good night. Drive home safety moment right there, and he blew that opportunity. I know he's kicking himself right now.
3rd and 7. This is the ball game. It has to be touchdown or nothing. And the pass is incomplete, and Denver steals it. They break the heart of the Portland Fleet fans and the franchise. They come away with the 1-point win, 25-24. Denver stays undefeated. Portland still looking for their first win.
Portland held on to this lead for all but about 1 minute of this contest. In fact, I don't even think it was a minute, T-Roy. And Denver comes back, and once again, Kramer Jackman breaks the hearts of the home team and their fans and comes away with a 1-point win on the road. That's got to be a heartbreaker for right now for these Portland fans.
Yeah, that is a heartbreaker for the Portland fans. Another close game today with this time the Night Wings. As you said, Eddie, they never led until they scored their 25th point.
But all that said, T-Roy, nothing to hang their heads down low on. You know, they got a great leadership over here. They put together a great game plan. Held a former world champion here. You know, for most of this contest, they led throughout. At home for these fans, they put on a great show. Just keep grinding, Portland. This team has positive. Oh, see him step out of the ground. Get it right there. This team has nothing but positive outlooks ahead. As long as they keep their head and grinding to putting their best foot forward.
So, Eddie, I got a question for you. Is this one of the rare games where the field goal kicker will be the MVP?
He hit 4 of them, including the game winner. He's my MVP, but we'll see what they got to say about that. You can also go towards Giacomo Jones, too, although he didn't score.
They're going to give it to Josh Miller. 334 yards passing with 1 touchdown. A QB rating of 75.8. Remember, SFL action continues tomorrow night at 7, starting with Mexico City versus St. Louis. Houston and Arizona start shortly after that. And the nightcapper, Tulsa at Chicago. For Rochelle Colston and Tom Rahman and the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, this is T-Roy Games with Eddie Gage as my partner. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for coming. Good night. Drive home safely.